The world is shifting, and the ground beneath your feet feels different because the currency that you were told to trust is starting to slip. You can feel the tension in the air and see the hesitation in every person you meet. They wait for signs that things will get better. This moment is your wake-up call to stop being a spectator and start building something permanent. You have been looking for a reason to move, and this chaos provides the opening you need to find your true purpose. We are going to look at this market and build a fortress that protects your future. How do we turn a weakening currency into a position of absolute strength? How do you find the hidden deals that everyone else is too scared to touch? What is the exact step-by-step process to turn a distressed property into a source of infinite wealth? I'll answer that one by one. How do we turn a weakening currency into a position of absolute strength? The dollar is moving in ways that make most people very nervous. Yet, this currency dislocation is something you can use to your advantage right now. You are looking to buy properties that are distressed and off market while the prices are soft. Competition is low because many people are paralyzed by what they see on the news. You are seeing a chance to get ahead when others are holding back. A weaker dollar means that the cost of material and building something new is going to rise significantly. This makes any property you already own or renovate much more valuable because the replacement cost is so high. You are choosing to buy when there is uncertainty because this is when the best deals are available. You are creating value through your own efforts and focus. This is a specific catalyst that makes this a great time to buy before the rest of the market catches up. You are taking control of your financial life by acting when the opportunity is clear. Every day that you wait is a day that someone else might find the property that belongs in your portfolio. Your growth depends on your ability to see the value that is hidden in a softening market. You're building a foundation that stays strong even when the currency fluctuates. This is a moment to start your journey towards true independence. You are becoming a man of action who understands how the world really works. Your future is being built on the decisions you make today. You are moving forward with confidence while others are stuck in their fears. This is your time to shine. But how do you find the hidden deals that everyone else is too scared to touch? Well, finding the right deals requires you to look where others are afraid to go. You are focusing on small residential homes or small multifamily units. These assets are often found on working class areas where people always need a place to live. You are looking for off-market opportunities by talking directly to sellers or finding tired landlords. These situations often lead to properties being mispriced because the owner is ready to move on. They prefer to avoid the hassle of repairs, tenants, and time. You provide that solution by offering a clean and fast closing. Acquiring a property this way allows you to find a deal that are never seen by the general public because they never go on MLS or Zillow. You are targeting undervalued areas where the rental demand is consistent and strong. Now you're probably asking, how do you come across these deals? Well, there's many ways to find them. You could literally drive around your neighborhood, and when you see those clutter houses that look like people are hoarding things, those are the type of properties that will do a cash offer because you know they're not gonna fix it, or maybe they don't have the money to fix that property and sell it on the market. So that's when you can approach them and see if they're willing to do a cash offer. This strategy works because you are solving a problem for a seller who needs help. You are stepping into a situation where you can add massive value through your own work, simply by buying a property that's undervalued because it's old or needs work, and bringing up the value by doing the work yourself, like painting, putting floor, putting new fixtures. That brings the value up, and that's how you get it comparable to properties that are nearby. Sometimes you can generate hundreds of thousands of dollars just by remodeling a house. By focusing on off-market or cash offer deals, you are positioning yourself to win in any economy. Every property that you look at is a potential piece of your new life. You are training your eyes to see potential when others only see a mess. This is a skill that will set you apart from the crowd forever. And once you master this skill, you cannot undo it. Every time I'm driving around and I see a property that's messy, quickly I start thinking the type of remodelings or fixes that I can do and the type of value that you can bring to the property. All the time, if I go to a friend's house, somebody else's house, I'm looking inside and I'm saying, okay, new floor, new kitchen. It's funny. You gotta become a problem solver in a world full of problems. What is the exact step-by-step process to turn a distressed property into a source of infinite wealth? Success in real estate comes down to the numbers and the work you put in after the purchase. You are buying properties below their true market value to give yourself a massive head start. Your all-in cost includes the purchase price, the rehab budget, and the cost of holding the property. You understand that the real value of the deal is created during the renovation and the stabilization period. Running the numbers correctly before you get into any deal is very important. Sometimes the property might only break even on cash flow at the start, but you are focusing on the future. Other times, you could get a profit. But don't forget that properties appreciate over time. Once the rehab is finished and the property is rented correctly, the cash flow becomes strong and stable. You are underwriting every deal based on the yield on cost and every debt service coverage ratio. This means that you are making sure the property pays for itself once your work is done. You are forcing appreciation by improving the conditions of the home and raising the rents to the market levels. This is a proactive way to build wealth that depends on your execution. You are turning a neglected house into a high-quality asset that provides a service to the community. Trust me when I say that. I've literally had neighbors of properties that I purchased that were distressed that have came over and thanked me for purchasing the house and making it look nice, because now their entire block looks modern and nice. This phase of the process is where your vision becomes a reality. You are building equity with every repair and every improvement that you make. This is the core of your strategy to grow your net worth through smart and disciplined actions. You are seeing the physical result of your hard work every single day. This is the work that leads to your true freedom. You are a builder of things that last. How do you finance your growth and manage the risk involved? Financing your deals requires a capital stack that prioritizes speed and flexibility. You are using cash or private money or short-term financing like hard money loans to secure your property. This is where it's important to make sure that you're working with people that know what they're doing. Not all lending companies will loan you to purchase a property that doesn't pass inspection. So off-market deals, you're most likely going to have to use a hard money loan or your actual cash. And if you're interested on purchasing a house in an auction, hard money loans won't work because an auction needs to be purchased only by cash. Once you have your loan structure figured out, this strategy allows you to win, whether you're purchasing at an auction or off-market deals, but being able to close quickly when a seller's in a hurry is what helps you win. You care more about buying the property at the right price and forcing appreciation than you do about getting the lowest possible interest rate today. You are aware that some materials might cost more in a weakening dollar environment, so you manage your rehab tightly to stay on the budget. You use conservative numbers and keep cash reserves to handle any surprise that comes up during the project. Because remember, when you buy off-market deals, you're buying them as is. So when you do your initial inspection, if you don't catch foundation issues, HVAC issues, you're gonna have to repair them. So always make sure you have some extra reserves to be able to help you out. When you manage your budget correctly, you're also preparing for the moment when you refinance the property. You are focused on buying properties at a significant discount so that you are protected even if the appraisal comes in lower than expected. Your goal is to have a loan-to-cost ratio that makes sense. For the long term, you are building a financial structure that is resilient and adaptable. This is how you manage your risk that comes with growth and investment. You are a steward of your capital and a manager of your risk. This discipline is what keeps you in the game in the long run while others fail. You are thinking like a leader and acting like a professional. Your financial future is safe in your own hands. How do you achieve the final goal of long-term freedom? The ultimate goal of this strategy is to achieve a state of infinite returns on your capital. Once your property is fully renovated and rented at market rates, you refinance into a long 30-year loan. This process allows you to pull out most or even all of your original investment money. Think about this. You now have a property that continues to provide cash flow every month with very little of your own money left in the deal. This is how you achieve a near infinite return on your investment. You are holding these properties for the long term because you value ownership and appreciation. Your tenants are paying down mortgage every month, which builds your equity even further. You are focusing on creating a portfolio of assets that work for you while you are focusing on purpose. This exit strategy turns a single project into a permanent source of wealth. You are building a legacy of ownership that will benefit you for years to come. This is a final step in the cycle. You can repeat over and over again. You are becoming a person who owns their time and their future. This is the reward of your hard work and your willingness to take action when others are afraid. You are now a successful investor with a clear path to freedom. So remember this, next time you want to buy a property, never buy it on the market because you're paying market value. If you buy a distressed home under value, then you fix it and you get the appreciation, the value goes up and you can pull out a loan and get your money back. You do not want to have your money stuck in these deals. Your life has changed because you choose to act on your vision. You are a man of property and a man of purpose. This is only the beginning of what you can achieve. You are ready to build a life that is truly yours. Every property you add to your portfolio is another step forward to absolute independence. You have found your way in a world that is lost. Thank you for watching. If you have questions about acquiring your next deal and you want to connect with me, make sure to hit me up. My contact information will be listed below in the comments.